Hey, what's up? Let's talk about some spoilers. So Captain America Brave New World is officially out in theaters now for the entire world to see. But while you click on this video, you want to know about the ending of the movie, and should I wait for the post-credit scene? Should I? Yeah, there's only one post-credit scene in this movie. I was all like, Marvel movie, we usually get two. Nope, just one this time. I guess there's just money in the budget for two. So let's talk about the ending of Captain America Brave New World. That's what you want to know about it. Let the post-credits see. What's it all setting up for? Secret Wars and Doomsday and shit. I'll talk about it right now. So like I said, I'm not going to talk about the entire movie, just the ending of the movie and then the post-credits scenes. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's talk about the movie right now. Here we go. Not wasting your time. First of all, the way the movie kind of ends and everything like that, you got Thaddeus Ross. He's the president. He's at the White House and everything like that. He's giving out the speech because, he almost caused World War III and shit, because more or less the person, the mastermind behind this whole shit, spoilers, is the leader from the Incredible Hulk movie way back in 2008. Long time, right? More or less, he's been feeding Ross these pills that you think like, okay, these pills are going to keep his Hulk in check, but actually they're gamma pills and shit. So it's kind of like, yeah, he's been injecting this shit in him for years. So when he gets mad, of course he hulks out, and that's what happens at the end of the movie. More or less, he gets it revealed that he was doing some shady shit, and then it gets put out there, and he hulks out, turns into the Hulk, and just starts fucking people up. Get the Hulk fight at the very end of the movie. So like all that publicity and all of like the posters, like Hulk versus Captain America is gonna be awesome. Yeah, it's pretty cool to see at the very end of the movie. It's at the very end. But it is cool when it actually does build up. Because I will say the movie builds it up like, okay, oh man, he's about to Hulk out shit. He's going to be crazy. Oh my God. But when it does Hulk out, it becomes Red Hulk. It is pretty bombastic to see. He's fucking up the White House, fucking up Washington, fucking up the Washington Monument. Oh my God. He's socking it to Captain America. And it's just, it's gripping because him and Cap are fighting. And you know that Sam Wilson doesn't have the super soldier serum. So he's just a regular human and shit. And Falcon gets his wings ripped off the vibranium shield thrown to the side. You're thinking like, oh my God, he's gonna die. He's got one last trick because Ross only ripped off one shield, well, one wing, and so we learned that thanks to the Wakandans, Wakanda forever, we love them, that wing can absorb, impact and shit like T'Challa's suit can. So it was like, yeah, when, Ross was about to sock it to him, Captain Falcon stuck the vibranium charged wing into his body and let it out, and just boom, just fuck this world out. Didn't take the Hulk out though, because if it did, you would have a lot of angry Hulk fans like, fuck this movie. But it was enough for him to bring Ross back to his senses, because Captain Falcon lays out the speeches and shit like, you shouldn't do this because it's wrong. Betty wouldn't like that. She wouldn't. So he turns back into regular President Hulk. And that was like, well, that's bad, because the entire world just saw the president of the United States turn into a raging Hulk monster and fuck the White House up. Yeah, his presidency is over. I was surprised that the treaty still happened because, like I say, adamantium is a thing now in the MCU, and there's a whole arms race for it and shit. So that still happens. So big win for that. The movie ends with Ross in the raft from Civil War, and him and Betty Ross linking up and like, oh, that was sweet, that was cool. That's Falcon pretty much being like, yeah, you know what? The world needs the Avengers. Let's get them back together. So that's where we're leaving the movie off with. The Avengers are getting back together in 2026. How about the post-credit scene? There's only one. It's at the very end of the movie. No mid-credit scene. The post-credit scene, more or less, is Falcon beating up in the raft again with the leader. He's all talking about, I told you I was going to, win. Dickhead. Always bet on black. But the leader's pretty much just like, you don't know, do ya? You think you're the heroes here, but there are other heroes. What are you going to do? You want to save this world, but there are other worlds out there too. What are you going to do when they come? Right there when it happened, the cutout was just like, that feels like one of the reshoots that they talked about behind the scenes shit. This feels like a tacked on like post-credit scene, like, oh yeah, let's try to connect it to this whole multiverse thing. Just film something real quick, Captain Falcon, get it done. Cause it just felt like this had nothing to do with the multiverse at all. So it's kind of just like, how do we connect it to it? Let's just tack it on to a post-credit scene. Who cares? Why not? That's such a shame too, because I'm just like, we have adamantium in the MCU, but we're not going to do nothing with it. That you could have had a mid-credit scene with some type of Weapon X something that we're going to use with the MCU. That would have got people hyped up for at least, we also on the X-Men train. We would have liked that shit. Nope, just like teasers for Secret Wars or something, or Doomsday. Who knows? Maybe the post-credit scenes will be better in Thunderbolts, and then it'll go into Fantastic Four. I guess we'll see. That's pretty much the post-credit scene and the ending of Captain America: Brave New World. Like I said, I didn't mind the movie. It was fine enough. It's fine. I'm knocking my socks off, but as far as MCU movies go, it's not the worst. It's not worse than The Eternals or Thor: Love and Thunder. It's not. As far as like, oh yeah, this is changing my life, gotta binge watch this shit when I'm on the Marvel binge train. No. Captain America: Brave New World officially in theaters now. You can see it. You're not gonna see it. Type below. Let me know your thoughts on it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great weekend. As always, subscribe. Until next time.